Secrets have a way of bubbling to the surface when we least expect them. Imagine tuning into a casual royal update and suddenly hearing Meghan Markle admit to something that sounds straight out of a Hollywood script. A secret daughter, now 21 years old, shared with Joe Giuliano, the man she was once deeply involved with before Prince Harry ever entered the picture. It's the kind of revelation that makes you drop your coffee, widen your eyes, and whisper, "I knew it!" But what does this confession mean for Meghan, for Harry, and for the monarchy that already thrives on shockwaves? Let's dig in. But before we continue, please subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell for more updates. When we think of Meghan Markle, most picture the fairy tale wedding, the glamorous royal tours, and of course, the dramatic Megxit saga that still dominates headlines. But behind the glittering tiaras and royal titles lies a very human truth. Everyone carries untold stories. And Meghan's latest admission isn't just another tabloid twist. It's a deeply personal revelation that changes how many see her. A daughter, hidden for 2 decades, isn't just gossip material. It's a story that touches on family, identity, and the messy, complicated web of love before the world crowns you as a duchess. Now, picture this Meghan, long before palace balconies and Buckingham receptions, in her early 20s navigating life, love, and choices just like any of us. Joe Giuliano, the man she was once engaged to, wasn't just a fleeting chapter. He was a central figure in her formative years. Their love story, filled with promise, apparently resulted in a secret kept tightly sealed. And now, with the truth out, curiosity spikes. Who is this young woman? How has she grown up away from the spotlight? And what does it mean for the family Meghan has built with Harry? Of course, the timing of such a confession is intriguing. Meghan has always been scrutinized, analyzed, and judged through a magnifying glass. For her to step forward now, when whispers about her marriage, public image, and strained royal ties already flood every headline, suggests more than chance. It suggests courage, or perhaps necessity. After all, could hiding a secret child for much longer even be possible in today's digital age of DNA tests, instant leaks, and relentless paparazzi? And let's not pretend the royal family won't have their own reactions brewing. Imagine the breakfast table at Windsor Castle. Prince William raising an eyebrow, Princess and pursing her lips, and King Charles letting out a weary sigh. Meghan's confession adds a whole new chapter to the saga of modern royalty, one that blends soap opera drama with the very real question: how much truth can the House of Windsor absorb before it topples under its own weight? But beyond the royal implications lies something far more relatable. Many of us carry parts of our past we'd rather keep tucked away. An old flame, a youthful mistake, a life-altering decision made before we had the clarity of adulthood. Meghan's story, for all its grandeur, is a mirror to that universal human reality. Haven't you ever wondered how different your life might look if one secret, one hidden truth, suddenly became public knowledge? Now imagine being in Meghan's shoes, balancing motherhood, public scrutiny, and the weight of global fame, while also holding on to the knowledge of a daughter who has lived beyond the royal frame. What conversations must she and Harry have had behind closed doors? What emotions must swirl inside a woman who knows that every truth, no matter how personal, will one day be headline fodder? Yet, here's the twist that makes this revelation less scandal and more inspiration. Honesty, even when it comes decades late, has a way of liberating us. Meghan's decision to speak up may shake palaces and tabloids alike, but it also humanizes her in a way few admissions could. She is no longer just the Duchess of Sussex or the royal rebel. She is a mother, a woman with a past, and someone who has dared to finally voice what many suspected but no one could confirm. And here's where the story becomes about us as much as it is about Meghan. We live in a world obsessed with image. Instagram feeds curated to perfection, resumes polished to hide the cracks, smiles carefully placed to mask the doubts. But Meghan's confession is a reminder that truth, however messy, is ultimately more powerful than any image. It frees, it connects, and it teaches. So, where does this leave the Duchess and her secret daughter? The details may unfold slowly, with media storms and royal rebuttals along the way. But one thing is certain: Meghan's revelation will change the way we talk about her, and perhaps the way we think about secrets of our own. Because if a duchess can admit to something this monumental, maybe we too can find the courage to face our truths. At the end of the day, it's not about crowns, castles, or controversies. It's about family. It's about the connections that define us, even when we keep them hidden. Meghan's journey is a reminder that behind every headline is a human heart, flawed but striving. Now I'll ask you, what secret have you held on to that, if revealed, might finally set you free? Share your thoughts, your reactions, or even your own aha moments in the comments. Let's not just consume this story. Let's reflect on it together. After all, the most powerful truths are the ones that remind us we're not alone.